Funky, the first baseman, Brock Marbach, battery of the catcher, Joel Vasky, and the pitcher, Jackson Bennett. 4, WAUKON. Abe Schwartz will lead things off. Logan Sullivan back second. The third baseman, Mitchell Snicker, batting third. The center fielder, Colin Walters, the first baseman, hitting fourth. Levi McGoo, batting fifth. Brandon Reagan, the DH, in the sixth spot. Michael Headington, the pitcher, batting seventh. Dawson Powers is the left fielder, hitting eighth. And batting ninth, Isaiah Welch, the shortstop. Brock Hatlin is in the 10th position as the right fielder. He is hitting DH for. Almost set for the opening pitch here of this one here tonight. Beckman in WAUKON. One other area final tonight, Class 1A action. It was Maquoketa Valley beating Edco 8-0. MV will advance on to Thursday night at Northland. We'll have that game for you here at 7 o'clock as they'll take on the winner of Northland and East Buchanan. Number one team is Northland in Class 1A. There's a strike taken as we are underway here at 7:39. The first game started at 5:16, a 16-minute rain delay as a light pole issue, a light delay. The good folks at Alliant came in and fixed that between games, as took a little longer between games than usual, but we are underway at 7:39 here, thanks to the good folks. I believe it was Alliant, correct?
It was Alliant, and I had to sign something saying they could do it. And
you did, huh?
So I'm probably going to get a bill. But
there's a swing and a miss for the strikeout there by Abe Schwartz as he goes down as the first one. First on strikeout here against Jackson Bennett. Kelker, Stelkin, and Brown left to right. So Connor, McDermott, Funky, and Marbach across the infield. Vasky catching. Bennett. Jackson Bennett is the pitcher inside the circle for the Beckman Blazers at 20, 6, and 11 overall. The number 7 team in Class 2A. They were 13-5 at home this season. 24-9 in the WAMAC. 11-3 on the east side of the WAMAC. Second to Western Dubuque. Bobcats won their first conference title since 06. There's a ground ball left side. Third baseman O'Connor lets it go through to McDermott. The throw is a one-hopper, and it gets past the first baseman. The low throw, a good throw, probably would have had Sullivan, so the E6 there for the first error of the game. It brings up Mitchell Snicker now, as Snicker will stand in, the third batter. 79 degrees, 86 feel-like temp, 79% humidity. That's risen since the first game, 4-mile-an-hour wind out of the southeast.
McDermott made a nice play on that, just didn't come up with it quick enough, threw it too hard, and now we have Snicker hit by the pitch.
So the first hit batter, so 2 runners are on. Hit batter, earlier the error. 2 runners and Colin Walters standing in.
This is baseman number 4, Colin Walters.
As we'll check the numbers here on Jackson Bennett. As the left-handed hitter, Colin Walters, stands in. Here at the top of the first inning. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. As Bennett looks in. And is ready for the 1-0. It's a strike of the outer half, tie high for strike one, or even 1-1 the count.
Riley LeGrand remains out. Hurt a finger a couple weeks ago, had 4 stitches. They're hoping to have him back by Saturday night. Stelkin's returned to the field playing center field. He had some issues where he just DH'd the last couple games.
That's 2-1 to count with 1 down. Here's the swung on and miss upstairs for a swinging strike for strike 2. 2-2 the count here to Colin Walters. As Bennett back and ready. The 2-2 outside and high for ball 3. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and second. Time is called. Vasky will go out and have a word with his pitcher, Jackson Bennett. Has control issues early on in this game, 3-2 after a hit batter. A strikeout started the game, then an E6. And then the hit batter, and Walters is the 4th batter in this lineup here for the Indians. So WAUKON comes in a 7-22 team in their 30th game. Their second year in Class 2A after being mainstays in 3A. They're 1-17 in the Northeast Iowa Conference, 7th of 7 teams. The 3-2 from Bennett is time is called, and Jackson will step off. Comes in his 7th start, 5-0 record, 36 innings pitched, 2 saves, 19 hits against him, 13 runs, 7 earned runs, a 1.36 ERA. Time is called again as Vasky goes halfway to meet Bennett. Talking some issues over here. 12 walks, 3 hit batters, 52 strikeouts, a .139 opponents are hitting against Jackson Bennett. 3-2. On the way again here. That's outside high, ball 4. Second free pass in a row, and the bases are full of Indians.
Base on ball, close the bases. Now batting. The second baseman, number 15.
As Levi Magoo comes in. So second free pass with that hit batter and the walk. Before that was the error. After 1 out, the strikeout. There's a strike taken by Magoo, the second baseman. 0-1 the count. John Swisher, Dan McClain, glad to have you along from Dyersville. And swing and a miss there for strike 2. 0-2 the count.
Corners in for BECKMAN. They still remain in front of the bases, even though there's 2 strikes. So obviously they want to make the play at the plate, middle infield back.
The 0-2 up and in, helmet high there, eye high for ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Levi Magoo, the 5th batter in this inning. With 1 down, the base is full.
WAUKON, a young team, so a good start would bolster their confidence here.
There's a ball up and in. Chin high that time for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Only 4 seniors on the roster for WAUKON. 7 juniors. The 2-2 from Bennett on the way. Fastball swung on, miss, enter half for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning. Out number 2 brings up Brandon Regan now.
Strikeout for the second out. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 15, Brandon Regan.
As Regan stands in here on the seniors, 12 hits, 12 runs, 17 hits. This ball is fouled right back up here to our left. The press box, umpire, the catcher, and the batter had no idea where that ball went, and it went up to our left for the foul ball, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here with 2 down, the base is full of Blazers. The pitch swung on and missed outside for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Here's to Regan, the number 6 hitter, the DH in this lineup for WAUKON.
So an early hold. Bennett up to over 20 pitches now in the first inning, trying to get out here without allowing a run.
There's a ball gets by the catcher. It can go all the way to the backstop. And the runners will stay put. Coach Keenan down at third. A little frustration. Might have wanted his runner to go.
Well, he was waving his hands above his head. I'm not sure he was checking the weather.
He wasn't swatting flies or bugs either, I don't think.
No, I think he would have liked his guy on third to go.
1-2 the count, 2 down. Runners on every base. Regan, the DH, standing back in. Can Bennett get out of an early inning jam here? The 1-2. Popped up right side out of play. Count remains 1-2. Jerry Keenan in his 5th season, 41 wins, 110 losses. The WAUKON grad from 1989. The 1-2. from Bennett on the way. Grounds it left side. McDermott bobbles it, trying to get the force out. The throw gets by the second baseman. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. WAUKON takes a 2-0 lead. Runners will be on first and third.
Run scores on the error. Second run scored on a second error.
As 2 errors on that play. Regan is on the first one. Getting to second is Waters on the second error.
Michael Headington.
So costly there. Sullivan comes in on the first error, and the runner Snicker comes in on the second one. As Waters is on third, Regan on first, 2 down here in this top of the first inning. There's a ball fouled back to the screen off the bat of Michael Headington, the pitcher of record, who's glad to see this first inning here for WAUKON, an inning they've scored 2 runs in. Not the start that Beckman fans are used to here.
Certainly a hole.
There's the ball upstairs. Shoulder high for ball 1, 1-1 the count here to Headington.
But at least it's early in the game, so you have time to make it up. You do this 5th or 6th inning, and there's no time to rebound.
Very early indeed in this game. The 1-1 on the way upstairs. Helmet high for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Runners on first and third. We've had a strikeout, an error, a hit batter, a walk, a strikeout, and an error. Another error in this game. 3 errors total in this inning so far. There's a swing on and miss up and in for the strike.
And now Bennett has a chance to strike out the side, not allow a hit, and throw 30 pitches and give up 2 runs in the first inning.
Not what he was looking for. 2-2. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. So 3 strikeouts in the inning, with a lot in between. WAUKON takes a 2-0 lead. To the bottom of the first we go. Beckman trailing. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staffs, and fans continued success.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchase, repairs, and rebuilds, call the small engine experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Anderson is the leader in doors and windows. They set the bar high with high-performing, dependable, energy-efficient products for your renovation and building projects. Contact your local vendor, Delhi Lumber, at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, big-town quality with small-town service.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Edgewood Feed Mill, your ag feeds experts in Edgewood.
Welcome back in at Jake Field. A rough top half of the first inning. WAUKON scoring 2 runs, no hits, 3 Beckman errors, and leaving 2 runners on base. 2-0 WAUKON here. We start the bottom of the first inning. Colin Kelker standing in, the left fielder. He backs out of the way of that one for ball 1 inside. 1-0 the count. Well, that's over with. Beckman's got to forget about that. Nothing you can do. Move on and let that sit in the top of the first. And not let it affect you no matter who you are on that team.
Well, you almost have to shake it off and say, man, that was bad.
It was. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. There's a strike right down the pipe for strike 1.
And it's funny because they've played really well against Senior and then their sweep against Western Dubuque. And probably a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious, and came in and kicked the ball around the first inning.
And there's a strike 2. 2-2 the count here to Colin Kelker. Kelker, one of the 8 seniors on this roster, has a ground ball right side, going to get past the efforting second baseman Magoo for the hit to right field. The first hit of the ball game for the Blazers, and it brings up Sam Stelkin now, the center fielder.
And this is a little bit of a change for Beckman. Stelkin's been in the 5, 6, 7 hole most of the year. DH the last couple games because of a issue that he couldn't throw all that well. Get to the tournament, now they put him in the 2 spot. A lot of speed, good bat power.
As off-speed pitch upstairs, chin high for the ball. Be 1-0. As Fred Martin, the interim head coach, of course, filling in for Tom Jink Jr., the longtime head coach, 43 seasons for Tom Jink Jr., been diagnosed with brain cancer in December, is here tonight, has been to quite a few games this year, is here down the third base line tonight. As there is a ball that gets past the catcher, 2-0 the count.
And you can just hear him, we're all right, come on. Long game.
The 2-0. On the way from Hennington is a ball inside off the plate. As Michael Hennington, the sophomore, getting to start tonight. 1-1, only 18 3rd innings pitched. This is his 4th start on the season. 23 hits against him, 16 runs against, 6 earned runs, 2.29 ERA, 7 walks, 2 hit batters, 11 Ks. Opponents are hitting .246 against him. And this one popped up out of play. Bring it to the count.
And what this is going to make Coach Martin think about is with Jackson at 30 pitches, he's going to, unless he gets really efficient, is going to run into the pitch count issue.
And there is strike 3. Taking out one, Stelkin for the backwards K for out number 1, brings up Joel Vasky now.
Now adding the catcher number 5, Joel Vasky.
As Vasky stands in with 1 out and runner on. There's a ball, 1-0 the count.
And slow and slower has been Headington's approach here, and that's always a pretty good approach against Beckman.
Throw back to second, sliding back in is Kelker at first. At second, I should say. And this one is sliced down the line. It's a fair ball. Off and running. Coming in to score. And Will, without a throw, the throw to second safe is the call at second base. As the RBI single by Joel Vasky down the line. As Kelker comes in to score, it's 2-1 now, WAUKON. On the hit to left field, the double by Joel Vasky. And the Blazers cut the lead in half. Jackson Bennett will stand in now. The runner on second, 1 away. As a courtesy runner out at second base.
Running for the catcher, number 15, Cody Getkin.
That's Cody Getkin, the courtesy runner. At second for Vasky, the catcher. And a ball there, 1-0 the count.
So 1 back already, and the runner at second with 1 out. Bennett's been pretty hot at the plate here the last couple weeks. He takes a high strike there on a breaking pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. Vasky with a good-sized lead despite the second baseman holding him on. Next pitch inside. Ball 2, 2-1 now to Bennett. and it doesn't look like Headington's going to throw anything hard. It's all been breaking ball, breaking ball, breaking ball. And 2-1 to Jackson. We'll see what he does here.
The 2-1 on the way. Off speed stays upstairs for ball 3. 3-1 the count.
Good strategy by WAUKON. You like when a team comes in and has kind of figured out, well, we're not going to beat them throwing hard. Let's see what we do by throwing junk.
They've seen harder than this before, playing in the WAMAC, of course. There's a ball up and in for a ball. And the ball 4, a walk for Jackson Bennett. First free pass issued by Headington. Brock Marbach will stand in. Marbach, the first baseman, hitting in the 5th spot here.
Cody Feldman.
Cody Feldman will be the courtesy runner, the senior, in for Bennett. As Feldman out at first. Other courtesy runner, Getkin at second. 1 down, 2-1. WAUKON leads. We're in the bottom of the first inning. A ball downstairs there for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Marbach selling back in 14 runs. 33 hits on the season. Hitting .394.
And he's been a good defensive presence at first base. Made some nice plays against Western Dubuque the other night. Prevented a couple of runs in the 7-0 win. It's okay for Headington to throw breaking pitches, but he's fallen behind the batters. That's been his problem. He hasn't thrown a first pitch strike yet, 5th batter, and he's led off with a ball each time. Beckman with 2 hits and a walk.
There's a ball, 2-1, and now another ball outside low. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Hit to Brock Marbach. As the 3-1 is ripped in the gap, 5-6 hole into left field. As they'll move a runner up a base as Marbach has the 1-out single into left. As both courtesy runners move up.
The third baseman.
And runners are on every base.
O'Connor.
As Seamus O'Connor standing in, the third baseman. Tying run out at third for the Blazers here, 2-1 WAUKON at the bottom of inning number 1. Swat is inside off the plate for a ball, 1-0 the count. Once again, Maquoketa Valley won earlier tonight over Echo 8-0. They'll advance on play at 7 o'clock Thursday night at Northland. We'll have that coverage for you right here from KFC Sports. There's a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Update from Cascade. Northeast won the early game as Cascade got out in front over Comanche. Scored all 4 runs on errors and pass balls with no hits in that first inning for Cascade. Now they lead 6-0 in the bottom of the third. Cougars over Comanche 6-0. Bottom of the third. 2-1 the count here to Seamus O'Connor. The 6th batter for the Blazers here in the bottom of the first inning. Swing and a miss there ends the count, 2-2. 8-0 now, Cascade leading bottom of the third. Cougars continue to pour the runs on Comanche. And there is a ground ball, left side, going for the force at home on the put-out high throw. The first baseman makes a heck of a grab. He leaps for that one and saves the error. As the force out at home and the fielder's choice to the third baseman, O'Connor's on first. Marbach to second, Feldman to third as Getkin was forced out on the 5-2 put-out for out number 2. It brings up Sam Overbrockling now. With 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 1. 2-1, still WAUKON the 1-run lead. There's a ball that misses outside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. As there's another ball missing his own outside, ball 2, 2-0. So Northeast winning earlier tonight over Bellevue and Cascade in the early game. Cascade leading Comanche 8-0 in the bottom of the third. Those 2 winners will meet on Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Legion Park in Cascade. There's a ball outside for ball 3. 3-0 the count. Here with 2 down. Bases still full for the Blazers. They're trying to tie this game up and then some. Here in the bottom of the first, they trail 2-1. This ball is a strike. Inner half at the knees for strike 1. 3-1 the count now. Here to Sam Overbrockling, the DH, hitting in the 7th spot for Nate Funky, the second baseman. There's a ball up and in. Another walk, second free pass of the inning. And it's an RBI walk for Overbrockling as Feldman will score the second run of the inning for the Blazers. They've tied the game up at 2. Marbach to third, O'Connor to second, Connor McDermott standing in. We have a meeting at the bows. Coach Keenan heads out and has a word with his entire infield here.
33 pitches now for Huntington in the first inning. Jackson Bennett had 30, so we're at 63 pitches in the first inning of the second game. That's a lot.
On pace for a nice quick game, right?
Well, 63 times 7, that'd be over 400 pitches in the game. We're hoping that doesn't happen. I don't know about you.
We're 25 minutes in to this game here tonight. We're still in the first inning. Quick hour and 35-minute game. And the first one, Monticello beating Clay Ridge Central 3-0. This ball's popped out of play right side off the bat of Connor McDermott, the junior. 20 runs, 14 hits on the year. McDermott coming in hitting .206. One of the juniors on this team. Ball in the dirt, out in front of the catcher. Evens the count at 1-1.
Base is still loaded. McDermott batting in the 8th spot. I'm sure he'd like to redeem himself a little bit for the error in the top of the first. Has a chance to do it here.
And another ball there. 2-1 the count. 9-0 now. Cascade leads Comanche. Bottom of the third inning. At Legion Park tonight, there's a ground ball left side, foul territory.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-2. Wow, bottom of the
all
first.
2s on there. 2 runs for each team scored so far. And 2-2 is our score.
And Beckman has 2 hits.
That's right. Not showing on the board, but we know it's true.
Because that'd be too much.
That'd be too much 2s, yeah. 2-2. And there's a ball outside for ball 3. We ruined the 2 thing. Ball 3 there, full count. 3-2, 2 down. Runners on every base here for the Blazers. As the runners go, this one is shellacked in the left field. Going to be a foul ball. 3 feet foul down the left field line. Headed for that corner, picked up by the left fielder Bowers. For foul ball, the runners and the batter will retreat and get ready for the 3-2 pitch all over again.
Another good crowd for the second game.
Some of the Monticello folks staying around to take a look at their opponent coming up on Saturday night. The players stick around. This one is skied left side. Welch, the left shortstop, is there. He'll put it away. The pop out, number 3. But the Blazers get 2 runs and tie it up. To the second we go. This is Beckman Baseball from KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staffs, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods store in Monticello.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
WAUKON Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service generic generators and renewable energy systems. For all your electrical sales and service needs, call the experts at WAUKON Electric at 563-922-2395.
John Swisher, Dan McClain back with you on the top of the second inning now of game number 2 tonight. Monticello won earlier tonight, 3-0 over Clayton Ridge Central. Maquoketa Valley a winner over Edco, 8-0 at Northland.
Other scores in the area, Maquoketa Valley has defeated Edco 8-0.
As here, it's 8-9-1 up for WAUKON as
in the bottom of the third, Cascade leads command.
As 2-2 is the score here, 8-9-1. Bowers, Welch, and Schwartz due up. As athletic director, there's some lightning, and we're going to be under a lightning delay here. That's what Todd Troutman was out talking about with his phone, talking to the umpires about. And then as I turned, I thought lightning must be in the area. And then as I turn, I see the lightning over that way to the left field. Is there some that way too? Yes, north. That would be north to the right field area. To the left field is where it's coming from. So to the northwest, a lightning delay here. We are under at Commercial Club Park in Dyersville. It's 8:09 on this Tuesday night. We're tied at 2 in the top of the second inning. We'll send it back to the studio. Darby Washington will play some music for you. A half hour is the protocol after every strike of lightning witnessed by the officials. So we will see what happens here. Wait and see mode. We'll keep you updated. We're tied at 2. We're in the second inning here from Dyersville, Beckman, and WAUKON. We'll be back shortly. We'll keep you updated here from Dyersville. John Swisher with Beckman Area Baseball from KMCH Sports.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast includes a chance of storms with heavy rain. We're down near 72. Hot and humid. Heat index near 100 degrees tomorrow. A high of 90. Storms possible, especially late. Chance of storms tomorrow night. High winds and heavy rain a possibility down to 68. Winds out of the south 5 to 15 tonight. Southwest at 5 to 15 tomorrow. Our extended outlook into Thursday. Storms early, partly cloudy late, 83. I'm TV9 First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Joe Winters on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back to the best variety.
Yeah, baby! Mix 94.7 KMCH.
She looks so pretty when the makeup on. You should hear her talking to her mama on the phone. I love it when she raps to an Eminem song. That's my girl. Man, her eyes really drive me crazy. You should see her smile when she holds a baby. I can honestly say that she saved me, my girl. Yeah, that's my girl in the passenger seat. Windows down, dancing around, causing a scene. That's my girl, sipping Crown and Sprite in a ball cap, turn back. Ooh, she got me like, yeah, baby girl, you're gonna done it again. Making all the guys wishing you were with them, but I bet they don't see what I see when I see my girl. Every night when she goes to bed, she hits her knees and bows her head. Thanks the Lord for another day. I just thank you for my girl. Yeah, that's my girl in the passenger seat. Windows down, dancing around, causing a scene. That's my girl, sipping Crown and Sprite in a ball cap, turn back. Ooh, she got me like, yeah, baby girl, you gonna done it again. Making all the guys wishing you were with them, but I bet they don't see what I see when I see my girl. Oh, my girl. In my truck, in the songs that I sing with the radio up. My girl. In my heart, in my soul, in the air that I breathe every day. That's my girl. Yeah, everything. My girl. That's my girl in the passenger seat. Windows down, dancing around, causing a scene. That's my girl, sipping Crown and Sprite in a ball cap, turn back. Ooh, she got me like, yeah, baby girl, you gonna done it again. Making all the guys wishing you were with them, but I bet they don't see what I see when I see my girl. Oh, my girl. Yeah, that's my girl.
Mix 94.7 KMCH.